This is absolutely one of my favorite parks in Illinois. Besides Giant City, I would say I've been here more times than any other. But just the rock formations, the sense of nature, this place has it all. That was a lot harder to get up than I thought it would be. Whew, took some effort. This crack goes all the way through, and it's actually pretty spacious. I mean, I can walk in here without hunching over or worried about touching the sides or anything. This is another one of those cool cubbyhole pockets of rocks that you can find here. A little bit off the main trail, but you can go all the way up there, and there's a hole that you can poke your head out of. This rock has some really cool honeycomb patterns in it, and we see this a lot here at Fern Cliff. Some more interesting crevices around this big rock here. This is more straight up, so it's harder to get through. This split in the rock goes up and over, and it's not on a trail or anything, but it is a pretty cool scramble. This root here makes a good little handrail to get up it. Yeah, once you press that rock, you start to go back downhill. Just gotta watch your footing a little bit because there are some big rocks to go over. It's not too bad though. Yeah, it's cold this morning. It's about the mid-30s. First time I've had to be decked out, basically winter apparel. And just last week it was like 80 degrees. Ooh, look at this, a nice little cubby hole we can get in here. I've got my light out so we can kind of see what's going on. Look like it goes back too far. Just undercutting this shelter area here. Yeah, that's pretty neat. This rock looks like where someone would give a great speech or something. The groups and curvatures of these trees, especially with the fall colors in the background, man, they're just fantastic to get out here and experience. The calving off of these huge rocks from this bluff just makes me wonder how long that process took. This section here is probably my most favorite, and it's because of the composition. You've got these straight trees, and you've got the bluff, and you've got that slanted rock off to the right. One of my favorite trees in the park, but I just love the elegant shape it takes compared to this harsh cut on this rock. So I love to come back here, especially during the fall, and try to catch the leaves on it. Now I've missed it by a little bit this time. So there's a camel rock over at Garden of the Gods. I think I found another one. So the clouds have dispersed and we've got blue skies. So it started to warm up. So this may be my last true fall hike here in the park. So I want to go check out some other scenic areas. So there's cypress on the Ferne Clyffe Lake Trail. They're one of the few conifers that lose their needles during the winter. Yeah, it's just amazing how the color can change your entire perspective of the forest. Yeah, it just seems like anytime you get water and fall colors together, just seems like it's going to be a great hike. Looks like I've got time to do one more hike, and I think I'm going to go to the Round Bluff Trail. These huge boulders and this giant wall that rises up out of the forest just seems to reflect these fall colors, these rocks. I'll just let them speak for themselves. Yeah, these giant boulder fields. Yeah, they're just so fun to get into and just rock scramble. And in the fall, yeah, it just makes it that much better. This is one of those cool little cubby holes that you can get into. This cave shelter is one of the coolest in the park. It's really damp and wet in here. All right, it's getting a little bit late time-wise and season-wise. So I think I'm gonna call it Yeah, just to come out here to one of my favorite parks and just to see it in a new perspective. Yeah, hiking doesn't get much better than this.